Hello everyone, this is TSET and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So playing the base game again and I'm in the 4th position. Wow, I think I'm not exactly sure, but it feels like at least it's been like 3 or 4 games since I've been in the 4th position here. Let's see. So yeah, not a lot of ore. I mean, it's an average amount, decent amount of wood. Not a lot of wheat apart from the 5 and the average 4 tile here. So based on that, I think 6511, 693, either of them could be a decent first pick here. Yeah, I like 9510, 8510 as well. 843. Yeah, to be honest, like for me being in the in the 4th position, I am actually considering something like 9510 and 910 too. Although my production is a little low, but then getting access to the sheep port with the 3 to with the 6 ore and the wood port might come in handy here. Coordinated 9s and double 10s actually. Yeah, maybe that is not a great option. But here, as expected, 693 is the first pick. I think 6511 could be a second choice here. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think 910 to 952, even though it seems good on paper, the production is just too low, at least early on in the games. And I will be very dependent on 9s, 5s, and 10s. So, not sure if I like it too much. Wow, goes for 5, 10, 4 here. 4, 5, 10. Did not expect that, especially not from the second position. Because now maybe I can go for something like 8, 3, 4, 9, 10, 2 with the option of going for the sheep port. It is surely a little more enticing than 952. Oh, sorry, 9510. I mean, red here can consider something like 8510 as a decent placement as well. And if that happens, I can just go for. Okay, so yeah, does go for 6511, which is completely fine. I mean, it makes sense. So now, do I want to go for 834, 834? It seems a little risky. I mean, I have the option of 6311. I can even go for something like 9411 to be honest. So I'm considering 9411 and 834 here. And with the access to the brick port, it might be quite a playable setup. But if I want to go for the brick port, isn't just going for 8510, 834 a better option? Yeah, I actually like 8510, 834. I will not be having any ore, but it's still quite a playable setup here. And I will have access to the 3:1 port and the brick port. I don't think so. I get the sheep port. Like somebody will surely place on 6311, point downwards and plow me immediately. But if that is the case, can I go for something like. Does anybody go for 8-4 here? Yeah, I think black goes for 8-4. So I cannot go for 3-4-11. 6 3 11. I think I have a little low, I'm a little low on wheat. I'm going to run out of time here, so okay, let me spend some time now thinking about this. How do I want to go about? I can still consider 834 because leaving 834 open for red also seems to be quite a big move here. I mean, if I wanted to go for 834, maybe 834 would was the decent choice. Yeah, I think now it's with my first placement going for 834 doesn't make a lot of sense. The brick port isn't strong enough, and I have way too much sheep to deal with. But if I go for 834, I have to. It's basically I'm forced to point my road downwards. If I point my road to the right, I am going to be plowed. Yeah, I think orange immediately plows me, and orange does have decent wheat production. Maybe black goes for 411 in that case. And do I want that? Yeah, it might be a good choice. I mean, if I point my road to the right, orange is going for 6311 pointing downwards. That might entice black to go for 411 with the wheat port. The problem with that is I think the 4 wheat gets blocked quite a bit. I mean, pointing downwards still doesn't make any difference to me, right? I can easily get there. So maybe pointing to the right is still a choice, but it is surely going to be a wasted road here. What if I point downwards and try and get a settlement on the 4 wheat? Do I want to point to the left? I've not even considered that as an option. Just assuming that somebody will surely block one of those spots. Yeah, yeah, leaving 834 open for red seems to be very scary. We'll have a very strong production and a very strong overweight sheep. I'm also thinking if I should have gone for 5-10-2 here. I don't think so anybody would have gone for 8-5, and getting a settlement on 8-5 would have been quite decent. The problem with getting a settlement on 8-5 is I lose on the brick port. So I did expect this, and now maybe black might consider going for 9-10-2. Yeah. In hindsight, if I consider black going for 4-11, maybe I should have pointed my road to the left and tried to get a settlement on maybe 3-10-11. Yeah. Actually, I did not consider black going for 9-5 here. And 9-5 will give black all 5 resources. Okay, it does go for 9-5. Wow, gets very lucky. He is able to roll a brick immediately. Orange here, I think, has to target black. Blocks the 3. I'm not sure if. And targets red. Okay, really surprising. I mean, gets sheep or ore, but is it worth it? Here, I think my only option is to go for the brick port first, and I can build towards 9-10-2 later on in the game, or maybe. I mean, black is getting lucky with these rolls. Like the 6s and 9s are going to be scary. And I would want the 5 wheat to be blocked throughout the game. Hopefully I can roll a 7. I will surely block the 5 wheat, target black, get an ore, and I will go for a dev card. Okay, that is not happening here. But let's see. I mean, I can still get a trade. I mean, black can respond positively to all of these trades. Let's see. Yeah, I will be very clear here. Black cannot be given a non-block at all. Maybe I do 1 is to no. I think 1 is to 2 is not worth it, to be honest. Unless it's I mean, maybe. Let's see. I was just saying 1 is to 2 is not worth it. So yeah, let's not. Wow, red is accepting this trade. Yeah. Here I need. I don't know. I maybe a 7 would be the best roll. Although I do need some brick just to get a settlement. But I cannot hope for a 5. It helps black here, and 3 also helps black. So okay. So now let's see. I mean, maybe a wood for brick is fine, but I mean, a 6 just roll. So everybody has wood here. Sorry, everybody has a brick here. Maybe I get a trade like this. I don't think so. Anybody has brick to give away. How about a 1 is to 2? Yeah, nobody is accepting a 1 is to 2 here. A 1 is to 1 maybe, just so that I can get a settlement. Yeah, if not, I am on 7 cards, so I'm not sure what I can do here. I think I'll have to just end my turn with 7 cards in hand. Or do I convert all my resources into an ore and end my turn? Yeah, maybe that is a choice. I think I'll go for it. It's a risky move, but then it is better than sevening out. And wow, immediately I am able to recover some wood. Yeah, here orange has disconnected. Yeah, these nines are a little scary. Hopefully I can roll a 7, just target black and get either a brick or a ore. I think brick is better at this point. Yeah, just have to, okay. A bot gets an ore. Wow, these nines are scary. So now rolling a 7 would be perfect because black would lose out on 4 cards. Yeah, not happening. It is going to be difficult here. Yeah, I think I don't have any trades that will go through. Mm, yeah, and now black has 2 roads. I think black will go for 9 for 11. Yeah, these nines are just scary at this point. Hopefully, I roll a 7 now. Wow. I mean, black has to be lucky. That is all I can say. The thing is, black is not even going to trade here. Yeah, do I want to go for a dev card? Just hope that I get a monopoly or a road builder. I don't think so. There is anything else. Or maybe a year of plenty, but then that also doesn't help me too much. I'm just considering what happens if black rolls a 7. Does black target me here? Because losing out on a wheat or a ore will be very scary. 4 hasn't rolled at all, maybe once, or actually not even once. 5 hasn't rolled either, neither any threes. So, wow, I do get a road builder here. But I mean, with all these cards, black can easily get a settlement. It's not even risky. And now a 7 is rolled. A turn too late. Maybe few turns too late, to be honest. And that's the first 5 of the game. I don't know how we can slow down black at this point. Black just has too good of a production. Yeah. Okay, I can give a future break here. Here, I mean, if I get very, very lucky, maybe I can even get a settlement on 6-2. But yeah, I don't think so. There is anything that I can do. At least these eights are good rolls. So again, I will have to do a 4:1 and get a settlement. Yeah, here I will honor the trade. Although the sheep doesn't help me, but it is what it is. Okay. So on the next turn, I will be getting those woods back. And hopefully I roll a 7. I think that is the... Yeah, this is perfect. And I will be getting the wood back here. I mean, if I'm not going to get wood, I think I'll just go for another dev card, to be honest. I get a VP. Okay. Not the best case scenario, but it is what it is. Yeah, seems like Orange has just quit the game. I mean, to be honest, Orange doesn't have a lot of game left here, especially with these rolls like no fives. And Orange was dependent on 3, 4s, and 11s, which haven't rolled a lot either. So again, I'm hoping for a 3 or a 5 to roll. I mean, I agree with black. My setup is not too bad. Okay, so gets a city here, red. And I cannot do anything. The best I can do is offer maybe a 3:1, but I don't think so anybody has any brick to give away. So I think my only option is to end my turn. Okay, finally I get some brick. And now, okay, black has started getting dev cards, which is a little scary. And also I am with 7 cards in hand. Sorry, more than 7, 8 cards in hand. Yeah. The first time I was over 8 cards, I had to lose out on some cards here. Okay. So, I mean, my only option is to get a settlement and end my turn. There is not a lot that I can do. Red will play, yeah, block my 8 wood here, I think. Or might block red because red already, okay, yeah, blocks me. But red already has a city, so. Okay, and roll the 7. So is able to target both here. Very lucky. And now I think I have to go for the 3 to 1 port. I mean, black has to be the target. I don't mind if the 9 brick is blocked, to be honest. I can completely understand that I too am a little bit of a threat. Let's see if I get any trades here. I mean, all I have is wood, so any trade is fine. Yeah. So with that, I mean, I can just do a 4 is to 1, get another road and end my turn. And red exactly knows what cards I have in hand. It's one sheep. I mean, 8s have been rolling quite a bit, which is a good thing, to be honest. And now I need a 3 or a 5 and I will have a settlement. I wouldn't mind a 7 either, because getting to block the 5 sheep, sorry, 5 wheat is also a good choice here, I would say. Yeah, it's not the role that I'm getting though. And red cannot give me break. Black is never going to be trading with me. So yeah, I'll just end my turn. Yeah. I think black should target red, because red already has played 2 dev cards, has a city. Okay, it does target red here. I wouldn't say solo blocking red is the right thing, but then that's fine as well. I mean, it is what it is. But it does seem like black does not have a knight. Yeah, I think I will be more than happy to to block black here. Let's see if I get this trade. I will just have to do another 4 is to 1 to get a settlement. Seems like red isn't willing. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, if red is not going to accept that, what is my best move here? I think just doing a 4 is to 1, getting an ore and ending my turn here. Okay, doesn't steal my ore, which is a good thing. I find it a little difficult to believe that black will be losing out on the fight for army. I think in the long run, black does secure the largest army here. What here blocks the 8 sheep? Because once black gets a city on either 693 or 9411, I don't think there is any way to slow black down. And seems like red doesn't have a knight either. Wow. So black can actually take army here. Let's see. Okay, has another year of plenty. So that's the second year of plenty that red has played. I mean, yeah, this is the exact trade that I want, right? So where does red want to build? Okay, on the 3 tile, which is fine. I mean, but at this point, all I can do is get my settlement and end my turn. Yeah, I think bot will should continue to target red because now red seems to be a bigger threat. Although black has better ore. Yeah, I think the lack of city here is hurting black, and for me, I think the lack of, I mean, yeah, I think my setup is just fine here. It's just a little too slow, especially because I'm not able to produce a lot of wheat, and everyone else has better ore than me. Yeah, solo blocks red takes the largest army. Yeah, now black is already on 7 points. Can basically build one road and take the largest army as well. Oh, sorry, the longest road as well. Yet, what is red thinking? Has to be black. Yeah. So, I mean, I can get a city here, right? Yeah, I think I'll just go for it. Get a city on 8510. It is my best production spot. Yeah, I'm a little worried that black might actually be able to build a road and win the game. But this is what it is like. Yeah, these eights have helped red quite a bit. Red might have a monopoly, and that would be scary as well. A 5 would be pretty decent roll for me, to be honest. Okay, get another 8 here. Let's see if I can get a 1 is to 1 with red. Okay, doesn't accept it, which is fine. So, what is the best I can do? I can build 3 roads here, but I don't need 3 roads, right? I mean, let's see if I get any trade. Actually, I think I can win the game if I get a little lucky. Wow, I actually do win the game here, right? Don't I just build one road, get the longest road, and win the game? So, wow, getting very lucky with two VPs, and I think I only bought two dev cards this game. I offered 44 trades, yeah. So surely, I mean, these eights helped me in the end. Although sixes were quite scary, and early nines were also a little scary. Yeah, only three. Excuse me, only three threes, three fours, three fives. I think eight was the best roll for me, and tens as well, right? So yeah, I mean I just got lucky. I did not think of this. It was Black who actually pointed out that I could be on 9 and just go for a VP. I was actually considering building two roads and holding on to some cards in my hand. But yeah, I mean, that just proves that there are still flaws in my game which I need to work on. But yeah, overall, I'm surprised I have better production than Black or Red. I mean, Black had poor production here. Yeah, Red had sixes and eights. So it was really surprising. And Red did not have even a single knight. Sorry, single VP. Oh, did not expect that. Amount of resources lost by rolling a 7. Yeah, I did lose once. I was targeted only twice. I think 8 brick was blocked once and or maybe both the times. But yeah, I mean Black and Red were targeted a lot. The bot was targeting Red and both Red and I were targeting Black. So that makes sense. Yeah, and I did not even lose out on a single resource because it was blocked. And Black lost out on quite a few. I think nines rolled a couple of times when it was blocked. Maybe sixes as well. So yeah. Overall, I mean, I would still say I got lucky getting two VPs. Exactly the VPs, exactly the dev cards that I needed. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. So yeah, that puts me at rank 211. So it's very close to top 100, but not there yet. I will try and win the next few games just so that I can complete this series and try out something different. I've been playing a little bit of, actually not a little bit, 74 games is quite a bit. I mean, obviously nothing compared to what other people are playing, like 494, 358. Wow, that seems a lot. 451. So obviously nothing as high as these, but then my win percentage is just 48. So I've been winning and losing quite a bit, but it is what it is. Yeah. Overall, my win percentage is also quite nice here. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.